Hello, Soul Fam. Erica from Soul Search here, and I'm so excited to be back with you today. A big welcome to all of the new members joining us. We're so happy you're here and that you've found this online community. For those just tuning in, we are running our group giveaway at the moment, and it's super easy to enter. All you have to do is join the group and then start inviting your friends. Every single invite equals 1 point, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. We will be announcing the winner on May 13th. So stay tuned for some leaderboards as well. Now for today's Spotlight Live, we are highlighting every single amazing practitioner that is a part of this giveaway. Today, I'm so happy to introduce Galaxy Starborn, who is gifting a 30-minute soul session. And so we're about to find out what exactly is in a 30-minute soul session. So without further ado, Galaxy, if you could join me here on the stage. It's so nice to have you. Welcome.
Thank you, Erica. It's great to be here. I am so grateful to be so warmly welcomed by you and by Soul Search. And I really want to say that the spirit of welcoming is something that is really a hallmark of Soul Search. And I have, feeling so warmly welcomed in my heart and feeling like it's just fitting that for this giveaway, it's all about inviting people to invite others to be welcomed into the Soul Search community and the Soul Search family. So from that spirit of welcome, I also want to say a warm welcome to everybody who's watching this video, whether you're live or watching the replay. And it's really exciting for me to participate in this giveaway. And I just want to share more about it if you're curious, and more about the 30-minute soul session that I'm offering. First and foremost, let me just share with you, I am Galaxy Starborn, an Akashic Records guide and starseed coach. And what that means is that I'm tuning into the soul level of a person, that deep level that's beyond the personality, beyond how you even present in this lifetime, tuning in even to where you've been in other lifetimes before coming to this planet, the gifts that you're here to share, and helping you weave all of that together into ways to help you move forward and feel more fulfilled on this planet in this lifetime, so you can make the biggest difference and have the most fulfilled life that you're here to have. So I actually grew up, though, just in case you're curious, not really being consciously connected to much of this. I do have a brother with special needs, and he's virtually nonverbal. And I always had a way of communicating with him without words. In fact, it's through him that I really learned that it's possible to be communicating without words. And that for me was just how I grew up, kind of helping him to understand what he needed to understand about the world, and helping and teaching others what he was trying to say. And anyway, along the path, I became a school teacher, and I had the amazing opportunity to connect with a lot of young people, some of whom had identified special needs or special gifts, but all of whom had some sort of special need or special gift that I was really delighted to be able to hone into. Oh, what does this person need? What does that person need to help them learn and grow and be the best person they can be? So that was fascinating to me. And at some point, I really wanted to shift out of the academic world into more of the heart and soul, working more directly with the heart and soul of people. And so I got a degree in transpersonal psychology, thinking that I might become a counselor. And I loved the coursework, but really decided along the way, I started to get more involved in the metaphysical world, more involved in intuitive readings and exploring auras and chakras and the Akashic Records and all these exciting topics. And that's when I really decided that I didn't necessarily want to become an official counselor or therapist. I really wanted to take this more into the realm of an intuitive session. I had the absolute privilege of having had many readings with various people, but I remember at one point being on the couch in somebody's living room, and somebody said to me, "You're a starseed." I had never heard anything like that before, but it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense that I wasn't exactly here. That Earth wasn't necessarily my original home, but I'd spent time in other worlds and dimensions. It explained so much to me. And that opening led to much more exploration of that, much more connection to my star families and home worlds. And at some point, I actually took on the name Galaxy Starborn. This was not the name that my birth parents gave me, but it is a name that came through in meditation. And with all of that making so many big changes in my life, it felt like I really want to help other people have this experience of connecting more and more to who they are at that deep level, to their galactic origins, and to help bring in that connection so they can really make the shifts that they're here to make on planet Earth and be on their soul path, their soul purpose, and with all the support, the galactic support that's available, and all the support that's available on planet Earth. So it's been a transformative experience for me and for those I share it with, and I'm really happy to be able to offer that in this giveaway, a 30-minute soul session. So in terms of what can happen in that soul session, it's different for everybody. Everybody's experience is unique, and I do tailor it to whatever someone's intention is. But the first thing I will do is ask you, what is your intention? What would you like to get out of this time together? And sometimes people come in with a challenge that they have, a situation that they're trying to figure out how to move through, maybe a repeating pattern that's been up for them. They're like, oh, I want to figure this out. So in that case, I'd be looking into their soul's Akashic record. The Akashic record is like a library of soul level wisdom information. I'm looking to see where's the origin of this challenge, this pattern, and how can we get to the root of it, but also shift it so that they can have an easier experience moving forward. So that can be quite transformative to get to the root of something and then shift it. And I want to acknowledge that this challenge, it can sometimes be like a spiritual challenge or a psychological challenge, but it also can be sometimes a physical challenge. Sometimes there are old patterns that we're holding in our body. And so it's really possible to begin to create shift at whatever level the challenge is manifesting in. Once we get to the soul level root, it can help to bring a shift to all the different levels of our being, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. So that can be really transformative. In addition, sometimes when people come in with their intention, maybe they come in with a particular challenge, but sometimes they come in and they're like, I've got this big dream. I really want to accomplish this, but I'm not quite sure how to get there. So in that case, we certainly may be looking at whether there are challenges getting in the way of accomplishing that dream, but we also want to help you connect to all the support and resources that are available. So, and we'll call in as many resources as you're open to, as we have time for in that moment, to help you feel like, okay, I got this. Yes, this dream is big, but I've got all the support I need. And then sometimes people come into a session and they're really more curious to know more about themselves, their soul, their origins. And so in that case, I might be tuning into where they've been before coming to planet Earth, the gifts they've developed there that they're here to share. And, I know a lot of times people are curious when they go to sign up for a reading, well, am I a starseed or not? Or what if I'm not a starseed? Well, what I would say is that if you're drawn to work with me, you are a starseed. I do have a soul level agreement to work with those who are ready to open up to their galactic origins. At the same point in time, if anybody ever were for some reason to come to me and they weren't necessarily somebody who'd spent a whole lot of time in other worlds and dimensions before coming to planet Earth, then planet Earth would be their home star, and we can celebrate that as well, because we certainly want to celebrate all the different parts of our galaxy, including planet Earth. So it's all welcome here. And really, it's in terms of the session, in terms of how it goes, yes, there's interaction and conversation, and also sometimes there's a time for an experiential exercise. So it depends a little bit how the time goes, but what I'd like to offer you right now is just an opportunity to get in touch with your heart, your soul. Take some deep breaths in, really becoming present to this moment now that we have together. Whether you're here live or on the replay, we are all together in this soul search family of love. Really breathe light into your heart. Feel that light filling up your heart. You have this temple of light inside of you. And then begin to feel your connection to all the beating hearts in the circle. Big circle of love that we have here at Soul Search. Feel that you are part of a greater community, greater family. All of us welcoming you, welcoming all of you. Welcoming your galactic origins, welcoming your gifts, welcoming your sense of purpose, and welcoming to any challenges that you are bringing to the table that you want to shift. Know that support is available. And we are happy to be able to support you in whatever way we can. So feel that sense of your heart being connected to other hearts in the circle. Whatever burdens you're carrying, you don't have to carry them alone. We are all together. And whatever gifts you have to share, we're all here to joyfully receive them. And from that sense of being a circle of love, let us say thank you. Thank you to each one of us here. Thank you for all that you're bringing forth. And may we all be blessed. And in this soul search family, may we all find what we are searching for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. And so I'm really looking forward to whoever wins the 30-minute soul session. It's going to be a delight to spend time with you. And yet for all of you who are watching, you're all winners. You're all winners in this world of love. So feel free to go to my website, starbornguide.com. Feel free to reach out. You can there's a contact form if you have a question you want to ask. You can subscribe to my newsletter if you want to find out a little bit more about what I do. I'm also on YouTube at starbornguide.com. And I hope that you'll join the contest and participate. But in whatever way you feel called, I'm just so glad that you're part of the Soul Search family. Really happy to welcome you, and looking forward to how the journey unfolds from here, a journey of love in our Soul Search family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Galaxy. That was a really beautiful meditation too. So thank you for that as well.
You're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being part of this community, for being a part of this giveaway. And I'm so excited for, for whoever wins all of this, and also, letting us know about this transformational session and just how tailored that is, right? How it's going to be different for every single person.
Right. That's what's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. And yeah, so thank you so much for your time. And Soul Fam, this is, we're continuing the highlights here. So we'll have more practitioners along the way, letting us know just, what their prize entails. And it's super simple to get involved. All you have to do is, and to enter the giveaway, is invite your friends to this group. And each invite equals 1 point. And so the person with the most points in the end wins. Winner will be announced on May 13th. And I'm rooting for every single one of you to be on that leaderboard. So keep the energy flowing, those invites coming, and until next time.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.